It's filming.
Hello, hola, welcome to Video Diary. I think we're on week 5, but I'm not sure. And we wanted to introduce some people to you because you will get bored of us very quickly. So I'm here with JP. Happy days. JP is one of the DTS staff. He has been instrumental in this year's DTS, and particularly with the stuff that happens back here, where we've just talked about before. JP's been involved in that for a long time. So we wanted to introduce JP, and he's going to say profound things on the camera.
So yeah, hi, I'm JP, I'm from Switzerland. Something profound, I would say that it is very true that you guys get bored of them, so that's why I need to present new people on the base. And awesome, I'm really happy to meet you guys, and we're having a great time here with those family and little Ziki. He's growing every day, and some tears sometimes, but I'm not sure they really want to talk about it. So anyway, I'm crying more than them.
So this is JP. He's a wonderful, wonderful man, and we appreciate him lots. We'll tell you more about this week in a moment. Hello. So while we're on the idea of introducing new people to you, this is Fergal, Zeke's bath time friend. Thought you might like to meet him. He helps get Zeke into the shower with only a minimal amount of screaming. Anyway, hello. So we've introduced a few new people to you. You met JP, and you met Fergal. Someone else you'll meet later as well. But we are here on the roof of YWAM Ensenada, our little roof terrace, and I'll give you a little zoom around, show you what we can see. Alright, there's some kind of bars around the edge of the terrace, and then there's a road and the beach. And if I zoom around, you can see this is Ensenada. The big flag is over here where we were last week, and as you can see, we are right by the sea. This is all of Ensenada around us, and there's some a bit further around as well. The areas you can see kind of in the hills, there's people living up here as well. These are called the colonias, and I'll speak a little bit more about those in a moment. But yeah, this week we've been learning about worship with a guy called Kenny Peavy. That was a lot of fun. Ruth, your thoughts this week?
Yeah, it was really good. It was really different to any teaching I've had on worship before. It was very practical, not so much kind of written down teaching, which was really good. It was more of an experience, which kind of makes it hard to express kind of what God taught us through it. But it was a lot about about God's kingdom and seeing God's kingdom come on earth, and what the kingdom is, and all that stuff about hope and peace and healing and restoration and unity and joy, all those good, wonderful things that we read and we hope for, and just the idea that we're not living in it, and we're still really bound up by so much hurt and rubbish in our lives, even though we think we might not be. And I just feel really desperate for some of that stuff, because if that stuff's not real, and if God's not real, then what's the point in us being here? What's the point in life in general? But yeah, just a real desire to let go of a lot of the criticism and cynicism that I've had, and I think I've gained over the past few years about church and about Christianity and about God and about the promises that I felt have been over my life. And I think because I haven't seen stuff happen, I haven't been living in the kingdom, and I think that's partly my fault, because I haven't really truly been seeking after God and after a relationship with Him. And just this week, some of the stuff we did and we heard and we saw was glimpses of that kingdom that doesn't have any pain and doesn't have suffering, and is about healing and joy and happiness and love, and it was amazing, and it's kind of refreshing my innocence in knowing in my faith in God. I think I used to think that all things were possible through God, and that healings happen and that amazing things happen when you've got God on your side. But I think over the years I've heard a lot of people talk, and I've probably talked a lot myself about all this stuff, but not lived in it and not lived that life that's free. And I've probably tried to sell it to a lot of my friends, this wonderful life that God has for us, and it doesn't need selling really. And I've failed at selling it because I haven't lived it. I haven't really been walking in that freedom, and God's really been challenging me on that, and I'm just desperate to see more of it. I'm desperate to see this kingdom that God has promised and all this goodness, and I know that it's true, and I really feel like I'm saying that God is refreshing that innocent childlike faith that I once had. And actually when you live close in relationship with God, like, stuff happens, stuff really does happen, and God really does move, and there is such a thing as freedom, there is such a thing as true love, there is such a thing as healing and restoration and repairing of families when they've broken down, and forgiveness and unity, and just there's so much I can't express really. I feel like I'm not expressing well enough just how much we've learned and experienced this week. And yeah, I hope that I can get across a little bit of the glimpses of God over this week. And yeah, Tim can speak now for a bit.
Hi.